Hello friends, welcome to Sochta Hero. Life is a journey, a story, and the most powerful truth is that we are the writers of this story. Many people keep waiting for life to change, but remember this: the only person who can change your life is you. In this video, I want to take you on a journey of motivation, a journey where you'll learn how to face challenges, how to build confidence, how to respect time, and how to never give up. Dreams are the fuel of life. Without dreams, life is like a ship without direction. Every great person first dreamed and then turned that dream into reality. Think about it. What are your dreams? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? If you haven't written it down yet, take a pen today and write your goals. Remember the words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam: dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. No path is easy. If the road is tough, it means the destination is great. Every successful person has faced failure. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. People laughed at him, called him crazy, but he never gave up. Failures don't come to break us. They come to make us stronger. Patience is the power that turns darkness into light. The greatest power in the world is to believe in yourself. If you don't trust yourself, no one else will. Start celebrating small victories. Each small win brings you closer to your big success. Always remind yourself, I am capable, I am strong, and I will achieve my goals. Time is the most valuable treasure. Money lost can come back, but time, once lost, is gone forever. Successful people protect their time like gold. Discipline and planning are the secret ingredients of success. Remember, those who value time, time values them. There is no shortcut to success. Hard work is the master key that opens every locked door. Step by step, brick by brick, your effort builds your future. Like they say, drop by drop, water becomes an ocean. Daily effort may look small, but one day it will bring you massive success. So my friends, what did we learn today? Dream big. Set your goals, don't fear struggles. Believe in yourself, respect time, work hard, consistently, and above all, never give up. Because after the darkest night, the sun always rises. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sochta Hero. Together, let's spread motivation and light up lives. Now that we've set the stage, let's talk about something powerful. Dreams and goals. Every great achievement begins with a dream. Think about the airplane, the smartphone in your hand, or the electricity that powers your home. Once upon a time, all of these were just dreams in someone's mind, ideas that seemed impossible. But because those dreamers dared to believe, they turned the impossible into reality. The truth is, if you don't have a dream, you don't have direction. Dreams are like a compass. They point you toward your future. Without them, you're just wandering through life, waiting for something to happen. But with a dream, you have a vision. You have something worth waking up for every single morning. But dreams alone are not enough. A dream without action is just a fantasy. This is where goals come in. Goals are dreams with deadlines. They break down the big picture into smaller, achievable steps. For example, if your dream is to become a doctor, your goals might be: study hard in school, get into medical college, and train to save lives. Each goal is a stepping stone leading you to the dream. Here's the secret. Write your goals down. Don't just keep them in your head. When you write them, you give them life. You make a promise to yourself. And remember, your dreams should scare you a little. If they don't, they're not big enough. Don't settle for small dreams just because they feel safe. Comfort zones are beautiful, but nothing grows there. Growth happens when you challenge yourself, when you push past fear, and when you dare to dream bigger than your circumstances. Think of people like Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, or Elon Musk. They all started with dreams. They didn't know how it would all work out, but they believed in their vision and they set clear goals to make it happen. So my question to you is, what is your dream? Don't be afraid to say it out loud. Don't be afraid if others laugh at it. People laughed at every big idea in history until it succeeded. Today, take a step toward your dream. Write down 3 goals you can start working on right now. They don't have to be big. They just need to move you forward. Because every journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Dream big. Set goals. And then chase them with all your heart. Now that we've talked about dreams and goals, let's move to the most important ingredient of success: hard work and consistency. Dreams give you direction, and goals give you a map. But without hard work, that map is useless. The truth is simple. There are no shortcuts to success. Every successful person you admire has worked harder than most people are willing to. Hard work is not just about working long hours. It's about working with focus, discipline, and commitment. Anyone can work hard for a day or two, but true greatness comes from working hard every single day. Think of a farmer. He plants seeds in the soil, waters them daily, and waits for months before he sees results. He doesn't dig up the ground every day to check if the seeds are growing. He trusts the process. In the same way, your efforts may not show results immediately, but with patience and consistency, they will. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. For example, if you go to the gym one day and work out for 5 hours straight, you'll be exhausted but see no real change. But if you work out for just 30 minutes every single day, within months, you'll see transformation. The same applies to studies, careers, businesses, and even relationships. Success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do again and again, without giving up. Let me give you an example. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before finding the right solution. Imagine if he had quit after the first 100 failures. The world would still be in darkness. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is the power of consistency. You see, motivation might get you started, but it is consistency that keeps you going. Motivation is like a spark, but consistency is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. So ask yourself, are you willing to work hard every day, even when no one is watching? Are you willing to stay consistent, even when results seem far away? Because if you are, success is guaranteed. Remember this formula: dreams plus goals plus hard work plus consistency. Success. So, don't just dream. Don't just plan. Work hard, stay consistent, and watch your life transform. Now let's talk about something that every single one of us faces in life: failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. In fact, no one has ever achieved greatness without facing failures along the way. The difference between winners and losers is simple. Losers quit when they fail, but winners learn, rise, and come back stronger. Think about it. Every time you fail, you are being given a lesson. Life is saying, "Not this way. Try again. Try differently." Failure is like a teacher, and the best lessons in life often come from the hardest falls. Let's take some real-life examples. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history, was once cut from his high school team. But instead of giving up, he practiced harder than ever before. Later, he became a legend. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before someone finally agreed to publish her book. Today, she is one of the most successful writers in the world. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, Apple. Imagine that, the founder being kicked out. But instead of quitting, he started again, learned from his failures, and later returned to make Apple one of the most valuable companies in the world. These people didn't allow failure to define them. Instead, they used failure as fuel. That's what you need to do too. Yes, failure hurts. Yes, it feels like the end of the road. But remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every time you fall, you have two choices: stay down or rise up. And the moment you rise, you become stronger than before. Think of failure like a stone in your path. You can stumble on it and stop, or you can step on it and climb higher. The choice is yours. So the next time you fail, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What is this teaching me?" Don't see failure as a wall that stops you, but as a door that redirects you towards something better. Remember this: failure is not the end. It's the beginning of a stronger version of you. So rise again. Come back stronger. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just getting started. Now let's talk about something that every single one of us faces in life: failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. In fact, no one has ever achieved greatness without facing failures along the way. The difference between winners and losers is simple. Losers quit when they fail, but winners learn, rise, and come back stronger. Think about it. Every time you fail, you are being given a lesson. Life is saying, "Not this way. Try again. Try differently." Failure is like a teacher, and the best lessons in life often come from the hardest falls. Let's take some real-life examples. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history, was once cut from his high school team. But instead of giving up, he practiced harder than ever before. Later, he became a legend. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before someone finally agreed to publish her book. Today, she is one of the most successful writers in the world. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, Apple. Imagine that, the founder being kicked out. But instead of quitting, he started again, learned from his failures, and later returned to make Apple one of the most valuable companies in the world. These people didn't allow failure to define them. Instead, they used failure as fuel. That's what you need to do too. Yes, failure hurts. Yes, it feels like the end of the road. But remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every time you fall, you have two choices: stay down or rise up. And the moment you rise, you become stronger than before. Think of failure like a stone in your path. You can stumble on it and stop, or you can step on it and climb higher. The choice is yours. So the next time you fail, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What is this teaching me?" Don't see failure as a wall that stops you, but as a door that redirects you towards something better. Remember this: failure is not the end. It's the beginning of a stronger version of you. So rise again. Come back stronger. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just getting started. Now let's talk about two qualities that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary: discipline and focus. Motivation is powerful, but it doesn't last forever. Some days you wake up motivated, but other days you don't even feel like getting out of bed. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Think about an athlete. Do you think they always feel motivated to train early in the morning, in the heat, in the cold, when they're tired? No. But they do it anyway, because they are disciplined. And that discipline is what makes them champions. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Without it, your dreams will remain dreams. With it, your dreams will become reality. Now let's talk about focus. We live in a world full of distractions, social media, entertainment, endless noise around us. It's so easy to lose focus, but remember, you can't hit a target you can't see. When you focus, you channel all your energy in one direction. Imagine the sun's rays. Spread out, they just give light. But if you focus them through a magnifying glass, they can start a fire. That is the power of focus. Many people fail, not because they don't work hard, but because their energy is scattered in too many directions. They start one thing, then stop. They chase another, then quit. They never stick to one path long enough to succeed. So here's the formula. Choose one main goal. Focus on it. Stay disciplined. Don't quit. Ask yourself, what do I want most in life? Once you know it, cut out distractions. Sacrifice the things that waste your time. Say no to whatever doesn't align with your goal. Remember, success requires sacrifice. Here's a truth you should remember. Successful people don't always have more talent. They don't always have more opportunities. But they do have more discipline and sharper focus. So, starting today, make a commitment to yourself. Be disciplined enough to do the work, even when you don't feel like it. Be focused enough to keep your eyes on the goal, no matter how many distractions come your way. Because when discipline and focus join hands, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Now let's talk about two powerful forces that keep us moving forward in the darkest times: hope and belief. Life is not always fair. There will be days when everything seems to fall apart, when you face rejection, betrayal, loneliness, or failure. In those moments, it's easy to give up. But hope is the light that shines even in the deepest darkness. Hope whispers, this is not the end. Better days are coming. And belief tells you, I can get through this. I have what it takes. Without hope, you feel lost. Without belief, you feel powerless. But when you carry both in your heart, nothing can truly defeat you. Think about people who changed the world. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, yet he never lost hope that one day his people would be free. Malala Yousafzai was attacked for wanting an education, but she believed in her cause so strongly that today she inspires millions. What made them unstoppable was not money, not resources, not even power. It was hope and belief. Here's the truth. Life will test you. It will break you. But it is in those moments that you must hold on to hope, because storms don't last forever. The night may be long, but the sun always rises. And belief in yourself, is equally important. Too often, we doubt ourselves. We think we're not good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. But let me tell you something. You already have everything you need inside you. The problem is not your ability, it's your belief. Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you believe you can, your mind will find a way. If you believe you can't, your mind will stop you before you even start. So I want you to build unshakable belief. Believe in your dreams, even when others laugh at you. Believe in your strength, even when you feel weak. Believe in your comeback, even when you are at rock bottom. And never let go of hope, because hope is the seed, and belief is the water. Together, they will grow into the tree of success. So no matter what you're going through, repeat this to yourself. I am strong, I am capable, I believe in myself. Better days are coming. And when you say it with hope and belief in your heart, nothing can stop you. As we come to the end of this journey, let's pause for a moment and reflect. We started with the power of motivation, why it matters and how it shapes our lives. We talked about dreams and goals, the importance of hard work and consistency, the lessons hidden inside failures, the strength of discipline and focus, and finally, the unstoppable forces of hope and belief. All of these are not just words, they are tools. They are weapons you can carry with you into every battle of life. Because life will challenge you, it will test you, but remember, you are stronger than you think. Your dreams are valid. Your goals are possible. Your failures are not the end. And your story is still being written. So from today, make a decision. Don't just listen. Don't just get inspired for a moment. Take action. Write down your dream. Set your goals. Work hard every day. Stay consistent. Learn from your failures. Stay disciplined. Remain focused. Hold on to hope. And believe in yourself. Because the truth is, success doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to the determined. And one day, when you look back, you won't just see struggles and pain. You'll see a journey of courage, resilience, and victory. So let me leave you with this thought. Your future is in your hands. What you choose today will decide who you become tomorrow. Now go, rise up, and live the life you were born to live. The world is waiting for your greatness.